Amazon Big Spring Sale Day 4. You guys, we are here today and tomorrow. That's all that we have left. I am bringing you the top 25 sale items for today. If you like this video when we are done, go back and watch day 1 through 3 because I'm not doing any repeat products. So those are completely different things that should still be included on the sale. Everything I am talking about is going to be numbered up on the screen. It will also be linked in the description bar and the comment section based on that number that you see, so it's super easy to shop. And we will go ahead and get started with number 1, and these are like really random, but I personally love double wall anything, whether they're just regular drinking glasses or coffee cups, because I find that you often don't need a coaster for them. They're not leaving rings on anything. They also don't usually, in my opinion, get as hot as other glasses do, but they also just look nice. And who doesn't love a good, cute, aesthetically pleasing coffee mug? So I wanted to include these. We have a couple of them, and I also find that usually they're a little more bottom heavy, so they don't tip over as easily, which is a bonus. But random, just wanted to start out with really cute coffee mugs. Product number 2 is the electric salt and pepper shaker. I did not understand these until I just had like so many things in my kitchen that are manual grinders. And I was like, you know, it would just be cool to have like a button. So I'm gonna be honest, this is really random, kind of gadgety, but I bought it. So I wanted to share it on today's video because I see people and they'll be cooking and they'll just like hold their little button and it looks so fancy. And I'm like, I wanna do that. So very random, but an electric salt and pepper shaker. And I do find that you have to get like thicker salt and pepper with these, so just something to be on the lookout for. Like sometimes I'll buy something that looks like it's perfect and it's gonna work in my grinder and it doesn't. So it is the only downside, is like you can't just go to the store and get whatever salt or pepper they have to put in here, but personally, it just feels kind of bougie, so I like it. Product number 3 is this 35-piece storage container set. So many storage containers. I actually mentioned a different kind in yesterday's video. Now those were plastic, so of course you can use those in a variety of places. You can use them in your pantry, in your fridge, you can use them outside, you can use them if you have like an outdoor grill and you want to store some things under there because they are plastic. Now they were BPA free, but these are glass, so you're definitely going to have to be a little bit more careful about where you use these. We have to be a lot more careful about where we even store our glass storage containers, just simply because of our toddler and his grubby little hands. But I did want to mention a glass set for you guys, and again, it's 35 pieces, so a lot of pieces for a very good price point. Number 4 are these reusable silicone storage bags. These come in a 7-pack. They are a variety of colors, but personally I find these are great for my kids. Specifically, that's what I use them for. For me, I'll just throw it in a glass storage container, even like a Ziploc bag. But I don't know, something about seeing a colorful bag in my fridge, if I'm going to the fridge to look for a snack for Ezra, I'm like, oh yeah, like he didn't, you know, finish the whole orange. So I see the bag, there it is. It's not like clear and aesthetically pleasing. It sticks out. So that's just why I like them. We have used reusable storage bags for a very long time. I'd say probably since Ezra was born, and he'll be 2 in just a couple weeks. So I like the reusable bags. They're a little bit tricky to dry. Usually you do have to kind of like sit them open. Like we just put them on our little drying rack that we use for our bottles. But overall, I really, really like ours. Number 5 is a weight bench. I mentioned a weight rack in yesterday's video, but I am more of the bench user. I don't use the weight rack, but I use the bench because it's adjustable and it's just so easy sometimes, especially to do arm and core workouts on these. It's a lot easier on your back sometimes, especially than doing things on the floor. So I did get some requests to find a weight bench for you guys. So I found this one and it looks like a really great price point too. Number 6, Ray-Ban Classic Aviators. They're classic. You just get it. I do love a good affordable pair of sunglasses, but if ever I'm going to splurge, it's going to be a Ray-Ban, and usually it's on one of these sales. Like all of the Ray-Bans that I do own, I purchased on a Prime Day sale or an Amazon sale of some kind. So I do find that they're very high quality, but I like Ray-Bans because all of them, in my opinion, are lightweight. They don't get too heavy on your nose after a long period of time, and they don't get too heavy right here above your ears, which can be really annoying, especially I find if I'm like riding in the car somewhere for a long period of time, like thicker plastic glasses can really start to hurt the tops of my ears. Ray-Bans, I have never had that issue with. So I wanted to include these, but they have a ton of styles if the actual classic aviators just aren't your vibe. Number 7 is a soccer goal in different sizes. I can't remember if it was like 3 or 4, but you basically go to the actual product and then you can click on the size. It's not a set, like it doesn't come with multiple set sizes in that one pack. So I really find that these are beneficial for people like me who cannot stand a huge soccer goal in your yard, but your husband still wanted to play soccer. I don't like the look of the big soccer goals just sitting out year round, and I swear they never get used that much, but something about being able to just pop it up and then put it down and like pull it back in the garage, it gets used more. It's a lot nicer. It's not just sitting out in your yard. There are some kids I pass every single day who actually use this brand, which is why I included it, because I see these kids using their soccer goal all the time outside and I recognize the logo. So definitely a good brand. They've been using it for years, always outside playing soccer, these 2 cute little boys. So I personally here for a smaller goal. It's not up full time, can you tell? Number 8 is this electric lighter. It literally is a rechargeable lighter and it is so convenient. Now you do have to get right up in there to really get something lit. It doesn't have like an actual flame that's going to come from it. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily as quick as like a true lighter, but I find that this, at least in my opinion, is a lot safer to have with kids. Still keep it out of reach of your children, but I just think it's a little bit safer because it's not an open flame. It never fails. If ever we have a lighter, Ezra's hands are immediately like, oh, what's that? And so he tries to grab at it. So we really like ours. My mom even got one recently and I saw it was on the sale. Number 9 are resistance bands. I love these resistance bands. I have a ton of them, honestly, because I have a bunch of different strengths, but resistance bands are one of those things that can really help take your workout to the next level with little storage. Like they're not hard to store. You can put them in a drawer, you can put them in a gym bag, you can, put them on a little command hook that you have on the wall. And they really do just take average exercises and really crank it up a notch. So I cannot recommend these enough if you are looking to build your home gym or you're working out from home. Again, you've heard me say it 100 times. There are a lot of different of these items on the sale, but I wanted to link these because I actually have this brand and really like it. CRZ Yoga is one of my favorite brands at the moment. I'm buying pretty much anything that I see from them. And when I saw these crop tops, I was like, okay, don't mind me if I do. I'll buy like 4 or 5 colors because I just love the look of them. I've always loved a good crop top, but these are athletic, so you can wear them to work out or you can wear them with like leggings, jean shorts. They're easy to throw on. They're cute. I find that crop tops are a little bit more flattering just because they're not big and super oversized, so they're really cute with a pair of denim shorts that are high-waisted, a little baseball cap, like some sneakers or flats. It's just a really easy go-to outfit. And CRZ Yoga, everything fits true to size, everything is like true to color, what you're seeing on screen, and the quality is incredible. Number 11, on track with the spring sale, is this outdoor patio furniture. A couple of you guys asked me to look for some. Personally, I did not see a wide variety of this stuff on the sale. Maybe there's more as the days go. I'll definitely keep an eye out because a few of you guys asked. I'm actually looking for a table and chairs myself, but I did see this like sofa ottoman setup, and pretty much in my opinion, all outdoor furniture that I've seen, no matter where it's from, they're kind of all made equal. So if you can find one that's a really good price point and works with the setup that you want, you're gonna be pretty good to go with the quality. So wanted to link these up for you guys. I liked the tan color. I liked the base color of it. So very simple. Amazon Fire tablets are actually something that a bunch of people told me when I asked, like, I'm traveling with my kids this summer for the first time. I've never traveled with kids. What do you guys recommend? A bunch of you guys were like the Amazon Fire tablets. Amazon tablets, just tablets, because when they're in the car, they can get a little bit fussy if they get distracted. And one woman told me, she was like, screen time does not count when you're traveling. It literally just does not count, so don't feel guilty about it. So we actually have these that we are going to be buying because when we are in the car, we don't want the boys to get fussy this summer when we go on vacation. So we're gonna get these. I know I'm kind of back and forth about the screen time thing. Our boys do a little bit of screen time. And Ezra is a big Bluey lover, but again, like when you're traveling, you just got to keep the little people happy. And so it does not count, so don't feel guilty, mama. Number 13 is this adjustable desk chair. Again, not one I saw a ton of options, but I really did like the look of this one. And as someone who has been in the corporate side of design, and I actually know a lot about desk chairs, like it would really shock you guys if I got into all of the details about a desk chair, what you need to look for when you're looking for one. It would really shock you. And I was very impressed with this one, so much to the point I actually sent the link to Sam and I was like, hey, check this out. Like, tell me what you think, because he actually needs a desk chair. And I was like, I personally put my stamp of approval on this one. So from a former corporate, or I guess commercial interior designer, and someone who knows way too much about desk chairs, this is a good one. Number 14, Ring doorbell. Y'all knew I was going to mention this, right? I love our Ring products. We have the security system, we have the doorbell camera, we have 4 of the floodlight cameras, and there have been so many times that Sam and I have said over and over and over, we are so happy that we got all of the Ring system on this home when we moved in. I just find that it gives me a peace of mind. It's nice to know when there's a delivery driver here, you know, if I don't maybe see them because we don't have windows on the side of the house where our actual driveway is. There's just so many benefits to it, but they actually have the Ring doorbell on the sale. They have battery operated ones, they have wired ones. I cannot recommend this brand enough. And I did have another brand prior to, like before we moved in this home. I can't remember what the brand was, but I just find that the Ring one is way, way, way better. These Bose Quiet Comfort wireless headphones are a total win. I personally am not an over-the-ear headphone kind of girl, but I know a lot of you guys are. That is also the look. It's very much so the thing that we're seeing people wear a lot now. And so I wanted to include these because they are noise canceling, they're Bose, and y'all know I'm always going to rave about that brand any chance I get. So I liked the color of these, the price, but I can really speak to the brand itself. Bose is going to last you. So definitely up there in price, but still on the sale at a great price point, even like on sale, because I'm telling you, my husband has had his Bose, oh, I can't remember if it's like 8 or 9 years, but it has been a hot minute, and it is such a good quality brand. Number 16 is an item that's rarely on a deal, so that's why I wanted to mention these. They are eye patches. I find that pretty much all eye patches, I'm not kidding, they're all made about the same. They help so much though with puffiness. I've heard some people be like, they don't do anything. Yes, they do, because they are so cooling. So maybe what actually is in the eye patch doesn't do anything, but putting something that is super cooling on your eye right here, it helps so much, especially if you're like me and you get super, super puffy eyes. Any special event that I have coming up that I'm going to, if I'm in a wedding or even if I'm attending a shower, I always make sure I have these and I will wear them, and I'll just sit and sip my coffee like, oh, I love these so much. So this brand is rarely on a deal, gets great reviews, so I wanted to include it in today's video. Number 17, a massage gun. Y'all have heard me mention these before. They feel gadgety, like it seems like a gadget, but when you get it in, you're gonna be like, oh, this is the best purchase ever. Like I've had so many people borrow mine and then be like, okay, I'm gonna buy one. Like my parents did that. We had a friend that used it one time when he was here, and he was like, what's the brand? I want to buy this. Massage guns are so nice when you need them. I use it on Sam all the time. He uses it on me. I actually have a little sore spot in my legs right now. I'm starting to work out again, and my left leg has a real sore spot. So last night I had our massage gun out and I was just letting it go to town on my leg because it is just so sore, and sure enough, it feels a lot better today. So very beneficial, easy to use, rechargeable, comes with a variety of heads, good price point, just overall a really good product. So I call these earrings raindrop earrings, or like tear earrings. I don't really know if there's like an actual name for this style, but they are like a look for less to a very luxurious brand. And I have these and love them. I think that they just make the right amount of statement when you wear them. I do find they're a little bit on the dressier side. They're not something that I think look good when I style them with like casual t-shirts and leggings. But if I'm wearing like a really nice blouse, if you have a work setting or something and you want something that's not just like a hoop, these earrings are it. Number 19 is this like car slime dust remover. A couple seconds, you roll this stuff across your car, it's not gonna leave a residue, and It's not gonna leave a residue, and it is going to get all of the dust and just stuff off of your car. Now, after a little bit of time, you do need to replace it because it can get dry, it can get too wet, it can get that dust just like stuck up in there. But there have been times, like my mom was in the car with me, I pull my car slime out, I just like rub it over everything, put it back, and we're good to go. And she's like, oh, it looks so good. So it really does just help get all the dust and grime and grossness off your car in seconds. But be careful, don't leave it in your car if you live in a state that gets really, really hot, especially on its side. It will melt and seep out. Number 20 are magnet tiles. Best gift ever to get kids. Get magnet tiles. I am not kidding. I don't know why. My 7-month-old, almost 8-month-old, loves magnet tiles. My 2-year-old loves magnet tiles. Mama loves magnet tiles. I don't know why, they're just like addicting, and they're super easy and fun to play with, and you can travel with them easy. These are probably gonna be the car toys that we take for Ezra and Roman when we are traveling this summer. I love them. I don't know why. Something about the magnet tiles themselves, so they are just straight up addicting. And Ezra will just put them all together, then pull them apart. And Roman really likes just watching them like connect. Like he thinks it's so cool. So I wanted to include these. I'm telling you, of every toy I have bought my kids, that is the one thing that both my kids are like, oh yeah, she got the magnet tiles out. These heels I am so excited for. So I have shared a pair of drop heels before, and the heel height was way too high for a lot of you guys. So if you like lower heels, but still like something that's trendy and so comfy, these are it. The drop stuff all, in my opinion, especially shoes, fit true to size. They all come in a variety of colors. Again, very on trend, but I've told y'all, my mom is not a heel person, and she loves her like the drop heels. So when I saw they still had that simple but strappy look to the toe, and the heel height was significantly smaller, I was like, yes, we are including this in the sale video. Best shoes, hands down, still some of my most worn heels. I think I've had mine for 3 or 4 years at this point, and I will never get rid of them. Number 22, I call this a golf dress. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. It to me looks like what I'm seeing, that kind of trend this year, because we're seeing a lot of like golf, pickleball is all over the place, and we're seeing a lot of athleisure, like athletic dresses that people are wearing, and I'm seeing this like golf style a lot. So when I saw this, I was like, very on trend, very cool, still looks lightweight, so I wanted to include it in today's video. I'm considering buying it for myself, but at the same time, it is one of those things I'm like, will I actually wear it? I probably will, because I actually really like the athletic dresses that are coming back in style. So comfortable. So yeah, just a very trendy piece that I'm considering buying myself today. Number 23 are these fuzzy slippers. Y'all know I am a fuzzy slipper person. I'm just a slipper person in general, and when it gets hotter out, I want my toes to be out. I don't want them to be trapped in like Uggs or anything. Even if I'm wearing slippers, they just get so hot so fast. So when I saw these on the sale, they were open-toed and cute and pink. I was like, very random, but let me include these because if y'all have followed me for any stretch of time, especially on my vlog channel, you know I am a slipper person. And so you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be buying these today because I just like how they look. They look like slides. So, so cute. Number 24 is The Drop. Again, the brand The Drop. That's why it sounds so weird. I have to like put quotes around it. The Drop belt bag. I love the style of a belt bag. It's one of those things, the girls that get it. The girls that don't. It is so cute. And I like that this one isn't just very athleisure looking. It's not just like plain, it has a little print to it. I think there were a couple colors available, and it also is at a really good price point. So I love belt bags, whether they are small or large, no matter what color they are. I find they're so convenient when you're carrying around little kiddos. I have friends who have traveled with them. They're like, oh, this is the best bag ever. So I wanted to include it, but this one is a little bit more stylish rather than that true casual belt bag that you probably see a lot of. Product number 25 is this rolling, it says travel case, but it's just a suitcase. At least from the title that I saw, it said like travel case. So, I mean, it actually is a suitcase, but it just called it a travel case. This is a 20-inch suitcase, and I find that darker colors are definitely my preference when traveling, because if you beat the crap out of them, they like don't show it. However, there was a green and a pink available, and I hear now we are seeing it a lot more with like base luggage, but I hear that if you have brighter luggage, it actually has a lesser chance of getting stolen, a lesser chance of getting mistaken for someone else's luggage, and you have an easier time finding it. Like I've literally seen people that'll go through the airport and they look like they have like starbursts of luggage. Like that's the colors. It's like bright green, bright pink, bright yellow. But they spotted their luggage. No one was gonna take the luggage that was bright and looked like theirs. So there are benefits to that for sure. And I did just wanna note, like the product image I'm showing you is very neutral and simple, but they do have a green and pink, but it's 20 inches, gets good reviews. And I wanted to include it again today because we've got some of you guys really traveling this summer, and that is it. Oh man, y'all. This is a big sale. I don't think I've ever done 5 videos, or at least right now I'm up to 4 back to back to back like this, but we have another day. So definitely make sure you click the subscribe button if you liked this video. Go back and watch 1 through 3 if you wanna see some other cool things that are still on sale, and make sure you come back tomorrow for day 5, the final day of the sale. So thank y'all so much for watching. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.